is doing a lot when it comes to the tech space, science and tech space. For example, you have the roadmap of the National Science and Technology and Innovation, I think by the Ministry of Science and Technology. I think that was about 2017 under the leadership of, I think it was Dr. Ogbonaya Onu. And so you also have NASENI, NCDMB, they're doing a lot in the science and tech space. But unfortunately, we say so many things, but the implementation is usually the challenge. Yes, funding, but I think, to me, I believe the government is really trying, when it comes to funding. But one thing, again, is we need to encourage our youths. Like, I'm from the academia, and I can't say anything without talking about education. STEM education is very key. Okay. I think from even the primary school, not necessarily the secondary school, you need to encourage these young ones to take up STEM courses. When you go abroad, most of the courses that provide scholarships are usually STEM courses, sciences, engineering, tech, but in Nigeria, we really don't have that. And so I think we need to improve on the collaborations, because collaboration is key. For example, for the triple helix model, where you have a collaboration between the industry, the academia, and also the government, where the collaboration helps to improve the R&D, that's the research and development in the universities, and the support from the government, the support from the industry would also help to upgrade many of these researchers, because we have so many of them lying down in the universities, and nothing is being done, and they're just gathering dust. So I think collaboration is key. We do have the capacity, but we need to also up our game when it comes to the science and tech space.
All right, talking about upping our game, Dr. Yetunde, you say government is doing enough. Then one will be quick to point at the research institutes that we have in this country. We have many institutes, focused at science and tech, and of course are supposed to come up with a lot of inventions and all of that. Would you say that they're getting the required attention? If you say they're getting the required attention, how come we're not getting to see inventions? We're not getting to see, a lot of improvement in our lives as a result of what these institutes are doing? Okay,
so yes, government is trying their best, but I think their best is not enough. Let me put it that way. Okay. And so basically, I think a lot of things that are supposed to support this science and technology innovations are lacking. For example, I remember, was it yesterday, I was trying to do a research online, but I wouldn't call the internet service provider. I wasn't able to access. They were having issues online. And then, for example, even in the universities, maybe the R&Ds and the institutes, you might want to actually carry out a research, but you don't have light. So you need resilient infrastructure to support the growth of science and technology in the country. If you don't have that, I mean, we're really wasting our time. We talk about security. Every day we hear of kidnappings, adoptions. It's not as if those abroad, those in the West and other countries, developed countries, they don't do all these things. But because if they do it, they'll be caught. And why would they be caught? Because they have the infrastructure in place, because you have the technology to trace. But when you see that we're not developing these technologies, that is when you start having problems with security, start having problems with lack of improvement in your science and technology. So that's basically the problem. We need to have resilient infrastructure to support